Nice, 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 nice. Beautiful. Hey, how you going? Welcome to video blog number 2. I'm just doing some editing now. Obviously it is quite late at night. It's quite chilly, and I've got my favourite onesie on. I should take the hood off because it's not that cold now. And it's Friday night, and yeah, it's been a really busy week. I've only just got back to from Melbourne. Because I had a special event. A movie was released at the Melbourne International Film Festival, and I went on a little trip. Let's just show you what happened, eh?
Hey, I'm on the plane. I've got to turn my phone off. Right. Yeah, sorry, couldn't talk before. I was just on my plane, about to fly to Melbourne, where I am right now, see, at the airport. And I'm here in Melbourne from Sydney for the world premiere of Killing Ground, which is a movie I'm in with my very good friend Aaron Glenane, Aaron Pedersen, Harriet Dye, Ian Meadows, and directed by the amazing Damien Powers. So yeah, it's great, Australian film, and you know, I've just come along to you know, see the film, see my friends, support everybody, and you know, support a great film. So that's what I'm here for. Hopefully I'll have a chat to some of the guys on the red carpet as well, and you know, we'll talk about some other stuff. Welcome to my video blog number 2. Awesome. Hello Melbourne. So here I am, pre-screening drinks beforehand. Just about to wander in. We'll see who we meet up there, eh? So Azza, you're on my video blog. So this is the first time we've done a red carpet together.
It is the first time we've done a red carpet together after 10 years.
Yeah, and your character is called Chook. The movie's called Killing Ground, and we're about to do the red carpet, or the blue carpet, or the green carpet, and
some sort of
and see the
carpet.
film.
Yeah,
you're pretty good in it, by the way. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you so much, Steve.
This is cool. I love this sort of thing, and it's not just because of the free beer.
No. It's also you're going to see a free movie.
Yeah. Okay, we're in hauled along, so we better go. We'll see you soon. Bye. Bye. Okay, so we're officially in the cinema now. So
Good evening, everyone. My name's Al.
They're doing speeches. You always know it was a good night. Dung 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 dung. Pie wrapper. What I left out is I only got like about 4 hours sleep because I was up a bit late, you know, mingling, meeting and greeting, seeing some friends in Melbourne. Melbourne's such a great city. Anyway, I'm quite tired, but that's fine. I'm suddenly energized by talking to you guys. So what we're going to do today, obviously we had a little bit of a look through of, you know, my little trip to Melbourne. I've almost finished editing Jed's the interview. Actors talk about themselves, so I'll be releasing that next week. And I've had some great feedback. So thank you. Just keep sending feedback, because you know, I want to do things that you guys want to obviously watch and listen to, because that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it, you know, for you guys to watch. So I'm really interested. I've got some great little questions here. There's one here that I didn't print out properly. There was from Charlotte Lindahl. Looking forward to learning about acting from you and the other cast from The Hobbit. Well, that's something we will get into with those interviews, and I think that's something I'll do further down the track as well. You know, a few more specific acting, you know, tips and techniques, and you know, all that sort of thing. I guess the one thing I will say is if you like acting, just really enjoy the process of acting, because you know, every now and then, as it happened to me, you do get a big opportunity and stuff comes up, but you know, it fluctuates, and you know, you really need to enjoy the process. And persistence, that's the other big thing. If you really want to do it, same as anything really, just keep at it. A great one here from Michelle Schilperot. I'm pretty 100% positive that I mispronounced that. Michelle, I'm very sorry. Can't wait for the next week's video. I'd love to hear more about your progress of becoming an actor, and maybe something about how to stay true to yourself, especially as an actor, in a world in which being you is often not enough, if that makes any sense. But writing tips are always welcome as well. If you can tell us something about creating characters and building their personalities, would be totally amazing. Thank you for making your vlogs, and I will follow them for sure. Awesome. Thanks, Michelle. A lot on that, and again, we're going to go through a lot of these. But I mean, basically, I became an actor when I was 10. I think that's when I first, I think I really, probably when I was even younger. I've got a 5-year-old daughter, and I think when I was probably 2 or 3, I started to show signs of being some sort of performer. My mother tells me I used to have a little suitcase, and I used to carry around all these animals, and I used to have names for them all, and everywhere I went, I'd pull them all out and have names and then put them all back in again. So, that's where it all started. But I think I really started out when I was 10, doing shows, and then when I got to high school, I pretty much, to the detriment of my academic work, I pretty much did musicals and I did shows all the way through. So that's where it started. And then I went and I worked in radio, did writing and announcing for a long time. And then it wasn't until I was like over 30 that I decided finally that I wanted to be a professional actor. Moved back to Auckland, got an agent, and then it sort of happened from there. And then in 2003 I moved over to Sydney. So, then it would have been 2010 I auditioned for The Hobbit. So, it's been a long process, but it's always something I've really wanted to do. And staying true to yourself, especially as an actor, like you always think that you're not going to change and that success isn't going to change you. And this is something we'll talk to about, the other actors, about how it does, and it totally does. To me, it did, and I'm not ashamed to admit that it does. I mean, you get thrown into a world of all these, just crazy situations, like you're staying at these wonderful hotels and meeting these amazing people and flying all over the world. And it is hard because it sort of elevates you to a level that you never thought you'd get. It's a little bit, I won't say false, but it's not real, and it's quite temporary. So I think a few years down from that, I've started to realise how much I really love acting, and I really love creating, and I really love, this industry, and I love film. So, for me, that was, it was quite an experience, and I look back on that now and think that it did change me in a way, some good, some bad, and we'll talk more about that with some of the guys and actors talk about themselves. Writing tips as well. I mean, writing is always. I've got a actually just stay there. I've got a book. There's a book called Stephen Pressfield, The War of Art, which a friend of mine who's basically my coach has got me onto, and he is my coach, Andy. He's amazing, and this is an incredible book, and it's all about resistance. And for me, writing is the one thing, and it says about it in this particular book, The War of Art. It talks about what you resist persists, and the thing you resist the most is probably your true calling, or that's true north, as he calls it. So for me, for writing, I look at what I resist, and that's what I need to do more of. And so that's what I do. But I mean, Michelle mentioned here about creating characters and building personalities. Well, that's essentially what I've done. I've do voices and accents, and for a lot of my characters that you can see on my YouTube channel, Stephen Hunter YouTube channel. Please subscribe, because I can keep doing more videos. But on the channel, I sort of create a character first, and I create a voice and a character and a look, and I don't have my onesie here, but I'll get it another time, my other onesie. And then I create the characters, and from there the stories and the writing sort of comes from it. So that's how I do it. A lot of people sit and write and they're quite structured. I probably would benefit from doing more of that, but that's essentially what I do to create characters. So look, Michelle, I hope that answers some of your questions, and again, we'll answer more of these and keep sending them through. Oh yes, Lily Melos said she was very excited in seeing your characters and sketches that you've written. So I've got a few more sketches. I've got tons of sketches that I just haven't produced. And, that's the other thing with this industry. It's about creating, contacts and, collaborating and, finding people that are interested in what you're interested in, or finding people who are good at what you're not. And, I teach some students, and I've been teaching them, say, voiceovers, and they want to do animation voices, for example, or gaming voices, which are very popular. And my advice to them was find a friend who does animation, and just create your own, and it's quite interesting, because in the process of me teaching them, and even me talking to you about this, I find it reaffirms in myself what I should be doing, because, don't be under any illusions that I've got everything together and I get stuff done, and it just doesn't happen for me a lot of times. Resistance kicks in, self-doubt kicks in, that horrible thing, procrastination kicks in. So it's the same for me, it's the same for a lot of people I know, and it's really about, if it's something you really want to do, then, really be persistent. yeah, so that's really it for today. I hope you enjoyed a little jaunt into the premiere. It was a lot of fun. It was good to catch up with my good mate Aaron. He's such a wonderful guy, and he's incredible in this movie when it comes out. I'll make sure once all the details come out, I'll let you know. Also found some exciting news about a little short film that I did called Messiah that was at the Sydney Film Festival. And when I get those details, I'll make sure I'll send them out because hopefully you'll be able to see that somewhere as well. But please keep sending in your feedback and your comments. How you like the structured, and every week I get new ideas about different things that I can do. But I really want to release this interview with Jed next week, so that's going to be the first priority for me. And aside from that, it's like, what time is it? It's 10 past 11 and I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open, so it's been so busy, but I'm excited that I've done the second one. I said I'd do it on a Friday night and I'm absolutely knackered, but I've got it done and I'm so happy. So thanks for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go onto my website, stephen-hunter.com. There's a merch page there as well that you can get signed autographs. You can get video messages I can do for you as well, personalised. So these are the sort of things I'm sort of testing out, just seeing if it's something that people want to be interested in. And that's just a start. The Stephen J. Hunter Show podcast I'm still working on, but my first priority was getting this done first. So have fun. Great to see you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.